Hi guys, welcome to 2021's first manga haul and unboxing video for this year. I am so excited for, what's to come this year, and hopefully everything will be kind of better than last year. We have low bars here, so, But anyways, we're starting off with some very, very exciting packages. I have two right here. Both of them are from Right Stuf, and I ordered these a while back. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Let's start with our first package. I'm not too sure which one this is. I did, kind of check my Right Stuf orders a couple days ago just to make sure what I got, because honestly, I don't quite remember. All right. Best feeling ever. Woo! Okay, so you guys can already kind of tell what's going on here. I just realized I opened this backwards, but I'm just gonna take out this. So I myself did not pick this one up. I actually used, I think, East Coast Manga's code for this, for the blind box. Parasite Dolls, and this is a DVD. Alright, so this looks like a very futuristic cyber world series, and it looks very, very interesting. Looks quite nice. I'll give it a try. So yeah. So starting from the right side, here we have haikyuu, and so it's kind of bothering me how none of these are in order, so let me just get those in order. But yeah, so while I do that, all of you guys know haikyuu. This is no stranger to you guys. I'm sure everybody loves haikyuu, and of course I'm not an exception. I currently have 8 volumes of this series, but they're all kind of random. And then Right Stuf came with the haikyuu sale, and man, all the bundles were sold out so quick. So these were the ones that I was able to get, and mostly the singles. I really wish I could have gotten everything, even though they were out of stock, just so I could, complete the collection for a very cheap price. However, I'm going to be, out of town for a bit, so I can't really risk them sending me a package when I'm gone. Let's take a look at the wonderful covers. Volume 7. And man, I think haikyuu OSTs are, some of the best music to hype somebody up. A lot of times when I'm studying, preparing for a test, or just, trying to like calm myself down but also hype myself up at the same time, I end up listening to a ton of haikyuu OSTs. And something I just noticed while putting this back was the spine. Darn, I think Viz Shonen Jump series seem to always be kind of unlucky in that all of the misprinted spines that I have, or just like slightly misaligned ones, are Viz Shonen Jump, so I hope this doesn't happen a lot. But anyways, here are the managers. Oh, they are so pretty and cute. And I just realized it's kind of interesting how volumes 9 through 19, I don't know if you guys can kind of see, volumes 9 to 19 all have these like circled gray dots here, but volume 7 doesn't. Interesting observation. But I really do love the spines and how they have all the characters getting ready to jump, and they even have the manager and the coach right there. And yeah, so there's haikyuu. There's not much I can say about it. It's a classic. I absolutely love the anime, and haikyuu TikTok is definitely a very unique place. Speaking from personal experience, so yeah. Besides haikyuu, I also got Komi Can't Communicate, and if you guys know Iwazumin or have seen some of her videos, I actually recommended her volumes 1 and 2 to read, and so I think that the series is a very beginner friendly, I would say, because it's really cute and there's not much commitment to it because it's not like a strict storyline. So many things happen, and this is basically just revolving around their daily life, and so it's a very chill series, but I think at the same time a lot of people can relate to it, because it talks about social anxiety, making friends, and just putting yourself a little bit more out there. Currently, I only have volume 1, unfortunately, but I really liked it. At the time, I didn't think to buy the rest of the series, but now looking back, I think this is a great series to just read to cheer yourself up and just to feel warm and bubbly inside. And I also really adore the covers. So here we have Komi, and the series just goes about her adventure. Her goal is to make 100 friends, and it's very hard for her because she does have social anxiety. It's very hard for her to put herself out there and to speak to people. I can definitely relate. There were a couple years in my life where I literally never spoke to anybody in my class just because I was so scared of what others thought of me and things like that. So, and I know a lot of people who feel the same way at some point in their life, so I think this is a great eye-opener to how that feels and how other people relate to that. And so as you can tell, this is also a 4 just like Tomo-chan as a girl. So everything is very consolidated and very casual. Even if you read half of the volume and decide to pick up the other half, later on in the week, it doesn't matter too much. Here's the cover for volume 3. I really, really like this. At first, when I saw this cover from the Right Stuff page, I thought she was like chewing bubblegum or something. But now that it looks like it's like a fish catching game and looks cute. So you have 2 and 3 there. And then, oh, I did not pick up volume 4, maybe because it was out of stock. Here's volume 5. Oh my goodness. This, please get it together. This is probably one of the most misaligned spines I've gotten. I know people have gotten worse, so this is a problem. Alright, since Komi is so cute, I can forgive this one time, but it's just that, oh my gosh, this is very, very visible. Hopefully Viz can, get that fixed soon, because that does not look pretty on your shelves. Alright, so here's volume 6. Wow, we have Komi, in the house doing the dishes. She looks so gorgeous. And the classmates just thinking, being, like kind of daydreaming about her. That's cute. I really appreciate the back art too. And thank goodness this spine, okay, well, At least it's not as bad as volume 5. Hopefully none of your guys's volumes are misaligned. Alright, I think volume 7 looks promising. So here we have a wintertime Komi. This is so perfect for the current season. Sometimes I wish it snowed here, but a lot of people who live in snowy areas say that they wish it never snowed. So the grass is always greener on the other side. And then volume 8. Alright, so this one has more focus on the male main character. Wow, sophisticated Komi. She's so pretty. Alright, in volume 9, I had a sneak peek of this when I was looking. The spine is unfortunately misaligned again, so at least nothing else went wrong in like the packaging and stuff like that. So they all got here perfectly, it's just the printing. But anyways, this cover is really, really cute. We see Komi kind of out of her element in the, in a baseball hitting ring. Oh my goodness, I think this is my favorite backing cover so far. I just really love elegant art, and here we have pretty flowers surrounding Komi, epitome of elegance. Alright, and finally in this box we have volume 10, and this is also so adorable. Komi in her little bed. Oh, this is so cute too, and the cake. With the 100, I think that's to celebrate her 100 friends perhaps. So yeah, I highly recommend Komi if you guys are just looking for a very fun and cute series to read. I know sometimes it can be tiring to constantly read sci-fi, horror, thriller series, and so I feel like sometimes reading school life, daily life ones are just so cute and fun. Alright, so here are all the volumes that I got that from one box, plus this, mystery blind box. So yeah, we got Komi Can't Communicate and Haikyuu, both 2 really popular and also really fun series. So definitely consider checking that out if you guys have not. And if you guys have read these, especially Komi Can't Communicate, let me know what you guys think down below, since I've only read the first volume, so I'm really excited to see how the rest of the series is going to progress. So yeah, this was a very exciting box, and very glad to continue some series that I've been collecting for a while, like Haikyuu and Komi were 2 series that I started with when I first started collecting. I finally decided to kind of catch up, and the Right Stuff holiday sale really allowed me to do that. Alright, so now that we're done with the first box, let's move on to the second one. And this one is extremely deep. First time I'm receiving this shape of Right Stuff package, so I'm really interested to see how they decided to package this one. Okay, let's see what's inside. So the first series that's on top here is Black Torch. So this box is the one where you guys saw me do my online shopping with me video. I'll link it up over there so you guys can kind of see how my thought process was buying these exact volumes. So yeah, I'm very excited it has finally come. And let's just look at Black Torch. All right, so this is volume 3 of Black Torch, and I picked up the series because this was insanely cheap during the holiday sale, and also because I've heard a ton of great things about it and how people really think it's a shame that it's only 5 volumes long. So I got pretty intrigued by that and decided to just pick up the series. And I absolutely love the cover of these. I think they look very sleek, and wow, these legs are long. And then next one here is volume 2. I'm really liking the primary colors here. We got blue and now we have yellow, and I know there's a red one somewhere, so yeah, love that. And dang, she got booty. Literally the first thing I noticed about this cover. And we'll just, skip by Ajin real quick, get some more Black Torch. So, all right, so here's volume 1 of Black Torch. This volume is kind of wonky. All right, that's not too bad though. I feel like flattening it out in my bookshelf will fix that. So what I've heard about the series is that this guy can talk to animals, and he's descended from a very long line of ancestors who were ninjas, so he's kind of in that family, and he can talk to animals, which is something I wish I could do. But yeah, so he, tries to help all the animals because they can talk to him and they can communicate. And so he kind of gets involved into a mess that he didn't originally want to, because he talked to a cat who wasn't a normal cat, was a special one that had special powers and was basically possibly another thing in a different form. I'm not exactly too sure, but yeah, so it's about him being a normal human being and then talking to a cat and then getting dragged into this entire alternate world. Not alternate world, but basically his life becomes different because he starts having duties to fight demons and stuff like that. So I personally have not read this at all. So I'm really excited to see how, this ends up going. The art looks phenomenal and the guy looks like your normal protagonist. Not gonna lie, his hair kind of reminds me of Bakugo. Ooh, and in the front here we have, wow. I actually really like this. That's a cool looking poster. Wow, that girl looks very angsty. And now I really want to see if they all have this. Oh my goodness. Wow. Is there anything on the back? Nope. But yeah, I really like these posters here. They're so colorful. And I'm not too sure if this is more of a comedy or a darker series. I mean, from the synopsis, it seems kind of like a take on the more comedic features, but well, I'll have to read it to see. So let's look at this poster. Wow. So they got a whole team here. Very excited. And I know I have 2 more volumes, so I'm just gonna go digging real quick. Holy jeez, how much Ajin is there? Alright, I finally got all the Black Torch out. So I got the 2 remaining volumes of Black Torch. Here is volume 5. They look clean in those suits, and their legs are so long. And here's volume 4. Oh wow, very cute, very cute. And let's look at the posters. My favorite part. Whoa. That's really simple, but I think it's really powerful too. To be or not to be. Nice. And then volume 5. This is the final volume of this series. Wow, this poster kind of reminds me of the style of Soul Eater for some reason. But yeah, so there's all of Black Torch. I'm extremely excited to get started, and I'll let you guys know what I think. And if you guys have already read the series, let me know what you guys think about it. But don't spoil anything for me. All right, and now let's move on to the big boy of this box, which is Ajin. So again, I'm just gonna take all of these out. Alright, so here is a fat pile of Ajin that I'm so excited for. I think I've been most looking forward to this package coming in just so I can continue reading Ajin, and I don't have many days before I'm leaving my house for a while, so I better start reading this quick. So everything is kind of out of order, so we'll just go out of order, I guess. But here is volume 14. Alright, and I'm not going to flip through these much later volumes just because, don't want to spoil myself and you guys. Alright, so here's volume 6, And I find it really interesting how all of these covers only have the demons on it and not the actual humans. So Ajin, I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard a lot about the series. So Ajin is incredible. It's a horror series that really reminds me of Tokyo Ghoul and also Parasite, but this one seems to be much deeper and scarier. I personally think that this series is more scary than, oh my god, I just realized I'm holding this upside down. All right, this demon is not it. I hate this one. That is partly why I'm saying I think that Ajin is scarier compared to Parasite and Tokyo Ghoul. The art is much darker and twisted. Like Parasite has a lot of gore, but at the same time, it's kind of like not that dark. Like all of the art is not shaded, if you know what I mean. But Ajin, all of the demons are like black, and so I feel like that kind of plays into the darkness of the series. All right, I'm kind of rambling on, but basically Ajin is very good, and if you guys are into horror, then definitely pick this up. But if you guys are not, maybe you guys can start with another series to dive into this genre to kind of prep yourself, because this series also definitely takes a lot of mental capabilities. In my opinion, there's a lot of things you need to think about to understand this series. Okay, this one is also not it. Wow. 13. Man's got a crown. And again, just like Black Torch, I really love the multicolored volumes. I think they really help to differentiate each volume. Wow, is this the Spider-Man move? Oh, it's backwards. Wow, interesting move. I thought that some only had 4 fingers, but this one's got 5. And these volumes are just really pricey for retail, so that's why I really just decided to, you know, kind of go crazy and just get all Ajin that was available. Sale. Alright, so we got a ton of volumes here, and I'll just flip through one of the earlier volumes. 4, and here's the next one that I'm going to read. Wow, the colored version is so different from the black and white. And a lot of the art is really quite simple with not much background to it, but I think that's what makes it even darker. This is so detailed, like the cockpit of the airplane. That's insane. Highly recommend. Wow, they look absolutely stunning. So I got volumes 4 through 15. I will definitely be reading a ton of this in the next couple of days. And then so we have a couple more here. Peekaboo. We got Rent a Girlfriend. So I actually forgot that I ordered this myself. So I was literally on Amazon a couple of days ago, and I was like, I really want to read Rent a Girlfriend, so I actually added it into my cart, but then I was illogical enough to check my Right Stuff orders first to see what I actually got. Alright, so here we go. We have Rent a Girlfriend volumes 1 through 3. This is the bundle that I got, and these covers are just stunning. From the moment I laid eyes on this series on other people's accounts and their videos, I knew that I would end up getting this, and I think the concept is really funny and really cute at the same time. And so I kind of like how this is placed in, you know, college rather than like high school, because I feel like at that point that'd be kind of a weird time to be renting out a partner, just in my opinion. And I've seen a couple clips of this series on YouTube. From what I can tell, this is a very cute series, and I don't know if you guys watched this, but there was this one like Japanese clip of where you can actually rent out a girlfriend, and it's like real life. So this one dude rents out a girlfriend, and she was so pretty, she was so cute and like sweet. Perfect girlfriend. So now I get why this is a popular service, or, you know, possibly becoming more popular. The Great Art, volume 1, and here's volume 2. Wow, this girl's really cute as well. And here we have volume 3. I really like this cover, and man, this art just looks gorgeous, like the cover art. So let's go ahead and very gently flip through this first volume. Alright, I'm very intrigued after kind of flipping through that. It looks quite dramatic. I'm really looking forward to this series, and so let's take a look at the spines to see how they were printed. Looking perfect, basically. And on YouTube, you can find a video about the mangaka who created this series, and like I think in a video called The Daily Life of a Mangaka in Japan. And so I know a lot of people heard about this series through that video. I'm very excited to watch that as well, to kind of see the process behind this series. And if I remember, I'll link the video down below in the description box for you guys to check it out for yourself. So that is all for this box. Alright, so here's everything in the second box. We got Auden, Black Torch, and Rent a Girlfriend. Alright, so it's another day, and I just got these 2 Amazon packages. And yeah, so we're starting off January with so let's just get started with this tiny one here. Oh my goodness, I am already so excited. So I made this purchase immediately after I read the first volume. So the first book we have here is Blue Flag Volume 3, and Volume 2 is somewhere in there. But yeah, so I recently read Blue Flag Volume 1, and I absolutely adored the series so much. There's just so many things going on, and the ending of Volume 1 was very, well, not very, but it was kind of unexpected. There were several hints throughout the first volume that indicated that something was going to be revealed at the end, but still when it came, I was like, whoa. So everything started to click. So I'm so excited to see where it goes, and thank you to those of you who did recommend me to read this series. I'm very glad I did, and so if you guys haven't picked this up, definitely check it out. It's a very fun romance, school life kind of series so far, just from Volume 1, and I'm very excited to see where it's gonna head. So Volume 3's cover looks really good. And again, I really do love the art, and the characters are really unique. And yeah, it's so cute how they're the same height as well. And I think Volume 2 is under here. And Volume 2's cover is just as beautiful. I really love how all of them just have the blue sky up there. And I'm still not exactly sure where the title comes from, Blue Flag, but hopefully I can figure out that soon. Yeah, the main girl character, in the beginning she seems a bit weak, but I came to really like her in the middle. And her best friend is so cool too. So I'm so excited, might even read these tonight. Next up is Neon Genesis. And so I started reading the first volume and decided to pick this one up along with the volumes of Blue Flag because I saw it was available on Amazon, and I got really excited. These omnibuses are absolutely gorgeous. And again, I don't have a series in this genre, like the futuristic mecha genre. And so I really enjoyed the first volume, what I read so far. And yeah, I'm very excited to continue on with this series. I'll definitely talk more about my thoughts in my monthly reads video. So yeah, there is our first package, Blue Flag and Neon Genesis. We are now on to our second big box, and I believe there's just one big volume in here. Oh, and before I dive into this one, I've gotten some comments asking what I do with all of these boxes, because if you are an avid manga collector, you can relate to having a ton of boxes come from different sources. So I highly recommend you guys to keep your boxes if you do have space and to reuse them for all kinds of purposes. Alright, so let's continue. This volume looks kind of small now compared to the box. But yeah, I got Gyo by Junji Ito, and so from the very beginning of my manga collection, I was obsessed with Junji Ito's work because I started reading his works from a pretty young age, which I don't know if it was a good idea or not. But yeah, I just really liked the mind games and the bizarre nature of his series. So I picked up and read Uzumaki in the beginning when I first started collecting, and I finally decided it was time to pick up another Junji Ito work, and so I decided to go with Gyo. But yeah, I've heard that this series is pretty good too, and so I'm very excited to read this. And so yeah, similar to Uzumaki, I believe that Junji Ito's works are not very like jump scare horror, but they're rather stay in your mind for days kind of horror, where the images kind of haunt you. Like this right here, just an audio warning that some of these images, if you're not into horror or like gore, please look away. Junji Ito's drawings are always very disturbing to look at, and I think that's what makes his stories really addicting. And wow, just thank goodness I'm not eating right now, or I have not recently eaten. But yeah, that's Gyo, and it says the death stench creeps, which I'll figure out what that means later on. Happy to have another one of Junji Ito's works, and I'll definitely be collecting more of his works in the future. Hi guys, I have another package, and this is again from Right Stuf. I've been getting a lot of Right Stuf packages lately because, you know, I kind of went crazy during the past month with their sales and everything. So yeah, I think this might be the last one for now, but even I forgot what I've ordered, so let's open it up together. All right, I just got a sneak peek and I'm already really excited. All right, so we have these two little nuggets. So let's start with this one. Alright, so here we have Yona of the Dawn, and I was so excited when this came up on the sale, and so I knew I needed to get this series. I've been wanting to get Yona for quite some time now and just never got the chance to. Definitely decided it was time. So I only got the ones that were in stock. So I watched a Yona of the Dawn anime, but I've never actually started reading the series. But just from the anime, the art is gorgeous. I absolutely love all the characters. It's really funny too. There's a lot of great comedy. And of course, our main girl, Yona, is a very strong girl, and I really quite actually like her character, and I really love her with Hawk. They're just really cute. So I have volumes 2, 7, 22, and 21 here, and I absolutely am loving all of these covers. I like how they have, you know, a wide range of characters on the front of them. And then the back of these series are also really gorgeous. Wow, I have no words. But for those of you who have never heard of Yona or don't really know what it's about, it's a shoujo series, but not a typical school life one, as you can kind of tell from here. So Yona is a princess and Hawk is kind of her like bodyguard, security. And so, you know, things happen and Yona, they need to leave their kingdom, their palace, and a lot of stuff's going on, politics. And so they decide to venture out and kind of go out into the world where they meet a bunch of other people. Yeah, I've never read the manga, so really excited to do so. And oh my goodness, every time I flip this, the back cover is just as mesmerizing as the front cover, which doesn't happen really often with manga. I really appreciate that. All right, so there we have 4 volumes of Yona, and let's open the other package. Alright, so here we have more volumes of Yona. So here's volume 26. Gorgeous art as always. I don't really know these characters, so I'm really excited to kind of dive back into the series with like a new fresh of eyes, because it's really been a while since I watched the anime. And below that we have 2 more volumes of Yona, with the first one being volume 24, and I absolutely love this cover. I've seen this art everywhere. A lot of Yona of the Dawn wallpapers have this. This cover really shows how they have each other's back. And again, gorgeous back cover art. And we have volume 23. Oh, that is so cute. So yeah, there we have it. Yona of the Dawn, 6 volumes. 7 volumes actually. And then here we have 2 volumes that are not Yona of the Dawn. So the first one is Spy Family Volume 3, and oh my goodness, am I super pumped to get this one. I already read straight through the first 2 volumes of this series, and I'm loving it so far. Ooh, here we have Yor's brother, I believe, and here's Yor. She's so gorgeous, and her personality is so cute and endearing. So I'm really excited to see where this series goes. I'll be talking more about my feelings on this series in my monthly reads video. I definitely recommend this series to everyone. I think this genre of comedy, action, you know, would suit a lot of people's tastes. And after that, we have Kakegurui, and here is volume 7. So I am really happy to have volume 7. I really don't know why I don't have 6. I don't remember if it was out of stock or I just got the wrong volume, but yeah, you know, I'm still happy to have this because I'm going to complete this series hopefully sometime soon. So Kakegurui, I have talked more about this, but this is a very crazy gambling high school series that revolves around our main character right here, who is a crazy good gambler. And gambling doesn't just rely on luck, but it also relies heavily on reading people and seeing their behavior and movements and kind of predicting their next moves. So it's very interesting. They explain all the games in here for you, so you are never really confused at what's going on. But yeah, I really adore this series, and I'm definitely looking to collect the rest of this. Alright guys, so that's it for January's haul that I really am looking forward to read. And besides starting new series, one of my main goals for this next year of collecting is to actually finish or catch up to more volumes than I start. Because I do have a really bad habit ever since I started collecting last year of starting a bunch of new series that I hear from a bunch of people, and I just end up becoming so overwhelmed I end up not reading a lot of the series. And so I really want to fix that upcoming year. And so luckily I was able to do that with Haikyuu, Kakegurui, Blue Flag, Neon Genesis, Komi, Spy Family, and Ajin. And everything else here is something that I'm starting new, but these were titles that I really wanted to start for a really long time. And so I'm really happy with my selection this month, and it's so satisfying to see a very nice monthly haul thumbnail come together, because my recent hauls have been kind of small. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Good luck to everybody who just started collecting this year as well, and I hope your collections all grow healthily and strongly. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!